Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from PocketNow.com. You know, tablets are awesome because they do so much, but there's nothing like a dedicated device that does one thing really, really well, like the Kindle e-reader. The Kindle e-reader has been around for several years now, and the Paperwhite is the biggest change yet. Amazon is finally going to a new screen technology that's higher resolution than we saw on the Kindle 1, on the Kindle 2, and on the Kindle 3, and then there was the Kindle Touch, and several other variants after that. We've got new screen technology, we have a built-in light, and we've got a new form factor. This video, we're going to unbox the Kindle Paperwhite. Let's get to it. Okay, and is it me, or does the name Paperwhite make you feel relaxed? Say it, Paperwhite. Paperwhite. Just got a nice sound to it, doesn't it? So let's unbox here the Kindle. And the Kindle Paperwhite is Amazon's answer to the Barnes & Noble Glow Light, although they claim that it's better. It has better screen technology and so forth. So let's take out the Kindle, and as with all Kindles, you get a really cool unboxing experience. You get the device, a simple charging cable, which no longer comes with, of course, the wall wart, which is kind of unfortunate, but everyone's got them. We're using standard micro USB, which is great. And this is the Kindle Paperwhite. It feels super light, it's super thin, it probably has a great in-hand feel. These dedicated e-reader devices are just amazing for reading, as they should be, because that's really all that they do unless you like the experimental web browser. Now, I'm so curious to see how the screen clarity compares to the last Kindle. Move that out of the way. The Kindle Touch. And over here we've got a software update going, and that's a strange time to do a software update. But hey, I just want to bring this out for a sec. Remember this? This is the original Kindle. No, this is not a prototype that I stole from Amazon headquarters, although it looks just like a prototype, doesn't it? I mean, did they actually ship this thing? And yeah, they did. And this was an amazing device because it was shaped like a wedge. It was perfect to hold in your hand. It was definitely thicker. It had a user replaceable battery, although most people never replaced it. Just a really cool device, the device that started it all. I wish I could turn this on right now, but I can't because it is broken. As you can see, it took a fall and the screen broke. So screen technology has changed a lot since the first Kindle. Page refresh rates are way up, way down, I should say. They're so much faster. And now with the Paperwhite, we've got a built-in light. With the Kindle Touch, if you wanted to have a light, you could buy the case that has this pop-out light, but it's so bright that if you're reading in bed and someone's sleeping next to you, you're going to bother them, no doubt about it. So let's turn on the Paperwhite. This thing is so light, and we've got this nice soft touch plastic. It's just going to be an awesome reading device. It kind of reminds me actually of the Kindle Fire HD7, which has this thick bezel, giving you a really nice place to hold the device. Compared to the HD, though, the Kindle Paperwhite is super lightweight. So let's go to the bottom here. We've got no speaker this time, and we've got 2 gigabytes of memory. Let's see what happens. I'm really curious to see the clarity of this display. So here it comes. And like all Kindle devices, it's registered to your account right out of the box, which is fantastic. Very minimal setup. And we'll let it boot up, and we'll come back in a sec. Okay, we've got both devices starting up right now. The backlight is turned on here on the Paperwhite, and the uniformity of the backlight is fantastic. Much better than the Barnes & Noble Glow Light. Just looks really good. The white is much whiter here than on the Kindle Touch, obviously, Paperwhite. Something else that's different about the Paperwhite is that it has capacitive screen technology compared to the Kindle Touch, which had some sort of infrared screen technology. The problem with the Kindle Touch was always that it was very difficult to highlight things on the screen, to tap on words, because it's a very imprecise screen technology that was pretty poor. So it's great to finally have capacitive touch, the same sort of capacitive touch we're used to on our Androids and our iPhones and our tablets. That precision is finally here with the Paperwhite, which is great if you like to highlight or interact with content. So let's click Get Started. High contrast, high resolution, built-in display. Get started. Connect to Wi-Fi, so I'll get that going. Okay, so I'm typing in my password here, and this keyboard feels like a real keyboard, whereas on the Kindle Touch, it just felt like you touched a letter and then it would respond like a second later. It feels so unnatural. So we should be able to have this registered directly to our account. The touch sensitivity is fantastic. Looks like we're going to have to log in. That's really strange that they're not pre-registering them from the factory like they've been doing. Okay, strangely, as I was typing my email address and my Amazon credentials, it said, "Welcome, Brandon Miniman." So I guess I didn't need to type in the information. I guess it was pre-registered from the factory. Okay, so all your books are archived for free in the cloud. We've got a new UI here that is kind of reminiscent, actually, of the Kindle Fire HD. So we are going to try to get into a book here so we can compare the clarity of the text thanks to the higher res 1024-768 screen versus 800 by 600. And I never thought that the text on the Kindle Touch was particularly grainy. I always thought it was quite clear. So, getting started. There we go. Tap a book to open it. Yep. Let's get past this. Easy reach. Of course, this is from the Kindle Touch. Little tutorial, which you cannot skip. But that's okay. Okay, wants you to do things with it. Tap to close, X-ray. Okay, so let's compare the quality of the screens. Again, the Kindle Paperwhite here has a higher res screen. Let's see if you can tell the difference on camera. We've got Steve Jobs' book here, and we're going to get in close to where it says the downside. So look at that. And then I'll bring up the Paperwhite here. See if you can see a difference. You know, I think that it's a little bit more clear on the Paperwhite, but it's not a dramatic difference. Like I said, the 800 by 600 screen was always very clear and crisp, so it was never a matter of needing a higher resolution screen, but it's great to have one because certain on-screen elements look really good, like the keyboard, for example, that you saw earlier here on the Paperwhite. So let's turn on that backlight. I'm going to turn off the lights in the room. Okay, so the lights are off in the room, not that dim in here, but you can kind of get the point. So we click on the light icon and we slide our finger up, and the page kind of glows. Let's go all the way to the top. And yeah, it's a really uniform light. What I'm noticing is some disgusting stuff along the bottom here. I don't know what's up with that. You sort of see some gray stuff. Hopefully that doesn't impede on the reading experience. That's really strange, actually. Well, beyond the bottom here, everything is uniformly glowing, and it looks white. Looks like a white page. And the text looks fantastic. The touch response, wow, look at that page refresh time. It's almost instant. And if you have the original Kindle, you know that pressing the page next button or page previous button resulted in like a 1.5 second delay, which people really didn't mind. It was new technology, but finally, e-ink is to the point where it kind of feels like you're reading on a tablet, actually. Let's see the precision in tapping on a word. So I'm going to click Preferred. Well, I've got to do a tap and hold, right? Not too bad. Really good touch sensitivity. Feels more natural. Seems like a really great screen. So we're going to talk more about the Kindle Paperwhite. Let us know in the comments if you got a Paperwhite, or if you still want a dedicated e-reader, or if you're past that and you just want to have your iPad, or you want to have your Nexus 7 or what have you, and download the Kindle app and read that way. That's cool too. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. That's it for now.